What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody here is having an amazing day so far. What's up, guys? I see we got Big Ray, Sid, Lady Hustle, Jerry. How's everybody doing today? Today we have something special planned for you. I'm going to be giving you the secret. It's not even a secret. I actually think fat loss is very simple, but I'm just going to be telling you exactly I'm going to be telling you exactly what you need to do in order to lose 30 pounds in 3 months. I'm going to keep it very simple, the same way I always like to keep it. All right. If we are ready for this lesson, say me. Put in the comment section if you are ready to hear how to lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months. Just to give you guys a quick little background on myself, I lost 100 pounds in 6 months. So you can definitely, everybody here can lose 30 pounds in 3 months. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be simple. But it can be done. And that's what we need to know. We need to know that it can be done. And I'm going to give you guys a formula that you can start following today to start getting this done. Who here wants to lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months? You're going to fit better in your clothes. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to be overall healthier. Who here would like to lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months? Who here is willing to do whatever it takes to get down 30 pounds over the next 3 months? Because it's not easy. But it's going to be simple. It's not easy, but it is going to be simple. And if you are committed to doing everything right, you will get it done. Losing 30 pounds over the next 3 months is very possible. It's not even that difficult, but it will take you being committed to it. This is not something that you can look at as a hobby. It's not something you can look at as a maybe. It's something that you got to commit and say, I'm going to make this happen. It's sort of like a do or die type of thing. You can't have any type of thoughts where you're trying to negotiate with yourself. Let me give you an example of what I mean by you cannot negotiate with yourself. So last night I went to the gas station, right? And I was hungry, but I stuck to my meal plan perfectly. I was hungry. Now I saw the protein cookies. I saw they had like cookies and chips and things like that. And I could have negotiated with myself and said, I deserve to eat this because I'm hungry. No. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get toned. I'm trying to look good. If you're trying to lose 100 pounds, you can't negotiate with yourself in those moments. No matter if you're stressed, no matter if you're tired or if you're hungry or if life is driving you crazy, you have to stick to your plan. We have to force fat loss to happen. When I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, I was forcing it to happen. I said, I made up in my mind that I was going to do 2 hours of cardio every single day. And when it was time for me to do my cardio, I did my cardio. I never did less. Some days I would do a little bit more than that. I was committed to it. I knew for a fact I wanted to lose that weight. I knew for a fact I wanted to get rid of the body fat and I wanted to have a six-pack. And if that is your level of conviction, you will get this done as well too. So let's get into today's lesson. Today we are talking about how to lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months. So number one, you need to follow a high protein, low calorie meal plan. Let me give you an option for your breakfast, and everybody here can follow this. Option number one for breakfast is a protein shake. You're making that with 2 scoops of protein powder and sugar-free almond milk. Option number two is going to be 1 cup of egg whites with 4 ounces of chicken breast and a side of mixed veggies. Literally everybody that is watching and listening to me right now can do that. You can pick one of the two. If you're not hungry, do the protein shake with 2 scoops of protein powder and sugar-free almond milk. If you are very hungry in the morning, then do 1 cup of egg whites with 4 ounces of chicken breast and a side of mixed veggies. Let me say it again. If you are in a rush, you can do the protein shake. You can make it with 2 scoops of protein powder and sugar-free almond milk. If you don't feel like making a protein shake, then just buy one that's already pre-made. That's the fast option. That's the option for the people who don't have a big appetite in the morning and who don't like to eat breakfast. If you do like to eat breakfast and you want to eat something that is very filling, but also going to help you get to your goal of losing 30 pounds in 3 months, then this is the option for you. Do 1 cup of egg whites, 4 ounces of chicken breast, and a side of mixed veggies. I can't think of a better thing to have for breakfast than that when it comes to losing body fat and building muscle. Next, let's move on to lunch. 2 options for lunch. You can do 8 ounces of chicken breast with a side of mixed vegetables. That's number one. Number two, you can do 8 ounces of 93% lean ground beef or ground turkey with a side of mixed vegetables. Now, to be honest with you, if you're trying to lose body fat and build muscle, it's simple, right? You could do whatever, you could eat whatever you want. You could eat Skittles and M&Ms and lose body fat and build muscle. But I'm trying to keep it simple, and I'm trying to give you options that's going to help you lose body fat, build muscle, keep you full, and keep you healthy. And I don't want to overload you with 1,000 different things. So I'm just giving you 2 options that you can start eating literally right now. It's lunchtime right now. Right now, you can eat 8 ounces of chicken breast with a side of mixed veggies, or you can have 8 ounces of 93% lean ground turkey with the side of mixed veggies. If you order food out typically, then just go to Chick-fil-A, get the grilled nuggets, get the 12-piece, get that with a side salad, and skip the dressing. It's very simple. You can literally eat that for lunch right now. You could do that. You can get started on losing 30 pounds in 3 months right now. Next, let's talk about dinner. These are 2 options for your dinner. Do 8 ounces of chicken breast with a side of mixed veggies and 4 ounces of potatoes. Or you can do 8 ounces of 93% lean ground turkey with mixed veggies and 4 ounces of potato. That's what you can have for dinner today. So if you're serious about losing body fat and building muscle, just follow that meal plan. Follow the breakfast, lunch, and dinner that I just laid out for you. Now, what should you have as a snack if you want something sweet late at night because you have a sweet tooth? You can do a pre-made protein shake from Premier Protein. So you can do a pre-made Premier Protein shake. That can be your snack. Or you can do some fruit. My favorite thing to do right now for fat loss in a late night snack is a cup of grapes with a little mandarin. So it's grapes and 2 mandarins. That's what I'll eat as a late night snack. So fruit or a pre-made protein shake are 2 good snack options. Let me know if you need me to repeat any one of those options, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or the snacks, and I'll repeat it for you. But if you're trying to lose body fat and build muscle, stick to that. The breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, and the snack, and you will lose body fat. I can say that with 100% conviction. I know for a fact that if for breakfast, if you have a protein shake with 2 scoops of protein powder and sugar-free almond milk, or if you have 1 cup of egg whites, 4 ounces of chicken breast, and a side of mixed veggies, and then for lunch, you're eating 8 ounces of chicken breast or 93% lean ground turkey with a side of mixed vegetables, and then for dinner, you do 8 ounces of chicken breast or 93% lean ground turkey with mixed veggies and 4 ounces of potato. And as a snack, you just snack on fruit or a pre-made Premier Protein shake. I know for a fact that everybody in here will start losing body fat and start building muscle just from making that one change. Easy. Next, let's talk about how much cardio we need to be doing. I recommend and I insist that you do 60 minutes of cardio every day. These are some options. You can do the Stairmaster, the treadmill, the bike, the elliptical, or you can just walk outside. But we want to be doing 60 minutes of cardio on a daily basis. Personally, I like to do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster and then 30 minutes on the treadmill. Look, I hope you guys are taking it seriously because what I'm telling you right now, if you do it, you will lose body fat. You will get a 6-pack. You will lose 10 pounds over this next month if you start doing this right now. 4 weeks from now, you will be 10 pounds lighter. 3 months from now, you will be 30 pounds lighter. 6 months from now, you'll be 60 pounds lighter if you start doing what I'm saying to do right now. Don't even overthink it. Just do your best and you will start seeing progress. Number 3, the workouts. Workout 4 days a week. This is very important so that you keep your muscle while you are losing this body fat. So if you want to lose body fat and look good when you look in the mirror, if you want to be muscular, ladies, if you want to have your curves, you must lift weights while you are sticking to this diet and doing this cardio. Here's a 4-day workout routine that you can do. On Monday and Thursday, you're going to train your legs. You can do squats, leg press, leg extensions, and leg curls. Tuesday and Friday, you can do your upper body and your core. You can do the bench press. Yes, ladies, you can do the bench press. Just got to go a little bit lighter. You can do lat pull downs. You can do shoulder presses. You can do bicep curls, tricep extensions, leg raises, and sit-ups. Literally, you can follow this. You can follow the same exact workout routine that I just laid out for you. So you're working out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. This will help you build muscle. This will help you build muscle while you are losing body fat. If you follow this whole plan, stick to the diet, do the 60 minutes of cardio every day, and you are working out 4 days a week, you will lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months, and you will build muscle, and you will look like a completely different person. And you can write that down and take that to the bank. I say that with 100% certainty. If you stick to what I just said, your body will transform over the next 3 to 6 months in a major way. All right. Now, this workout plan that I just gave you guys, this is directly out of my fitness app. My fitness app is $10 a year, and the name of it is Better You, Better Society. It's $10 a year, and the name of it is Better You, Better Society. You don't need the app, but if you want to see like examples of the workouts, the app has examples of it just to give you a little bit more clarity. All right. Like I said, you do not need the app. You can literally just do exactly what I just said, and you will start to see progress. Next, let's keep it pushing. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about fitness coaching, right? Now, look, I don't care if you work with me as your fitness coach. I don't care if you hire somebody else as your fitness coach, but get a fitness coach. I am a fitness coach. I've been doing this for the last 13 years, and I have a fitness coach. I have somebody that holds me accountable. I have somebody that gives me guidance on demand. And I've helped thousands of people lose body fat, but everybody will benefit from having more guidance and having accountability and having somebody help them with a custom plan so you don't have to think about it yourself. Everybody will benefit from that because I personally benefit from that in a major way. So number one, I'm going to talk about accountability. Accountability. What is accountability? Accountability is somebody making sure that you do what you said you're supposed to be doing, or somebody making sure that you are doing exactly what you said you're going to do. Let me tell you a little story about how accountability helped me. So, because of the nature of my job, I'm sitting down all day. I literally get like 2,000 steps in a day if I'm not proactive. So, my step count was very low lately. I had to check in with my coach, and he told me I need to get my steps up to 12,000 a day. So he wanted me to go from 2,000 steps a day all the way up to 12,000 steps a day. And this is where the accountability helped, because for the first 2 days I didn't do it. Then he said, "All right, you know what? I want you to send me a screenshot of your step count at the end of the day every night." So guess what I started doing? I had to actually start going to the gym before I went to bed to make sure that I got my steps in. So because I'm so sedentary, I had to spend an extra 90 minutes in the gym last night to make sure that I got my steps in. And because I sent him a photo of it, because I had to send him a photo, I actually made sure and I got it done. So I was in the gym on that treadmill for 90 minutes just to make sure that I hit my step count of 13K steps. That's accountability. Because I promise you, if I didn't have to send him that photo, I was not going to do it. I was going to go to bed because I was tired. Next, there's something called guidance on demand. Guidance on demand. When it comes to losing body fat or achieving anything, let me give you an example. Imagine you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to build a business and you're trying to get knowledge on what you need to focus on. So you're going on YouTube, you're scrolling social media, and you're trying to find the answers to the question that you have. You're trying to figure out, what do I need to do next? You can spend the hours scrolling on social media, trying to find random bits and pieces of advice, or, and this is what I do, I work with coaches and mentors in every area of my life. I can message a mentor of mine and say, "Hey, this is where I am right now. What do I need to focus on?" Not everybody, but what does Sam need to focus on in order to lose body fat and build muscle and get in better shape? And the answer that you get will be custom tailored to you. There are plenty of people that are trying to, there are plenty of people trying to focus on, like they're trying to major in the minors. Let me give you an example of that. Most people here need to just stick to a simple meal plan. But then some people will focus on, "Oh, well, what about my micronutrients?" You don't need to worry about that right now. You need to focus on this. So that is the benefit of getting guidance on demand. You get a plan that is tailored to you and what you need. Some people need guidance when it comes to how to navigate the weekend. Some people need, then let me break that down a little bit. Let's say on the weekend, you and your family, you guys go out every weekend. So you need guidance, or you need somebody to give you step-by-step instructions on how to stick to your meal plan, even when you are going to a restaurant. That is the benefit of having somebody working with you, like hand in hand. So I can message my coach and say, "Hey, I am going out at 8 o'clock tonight, this Saturday. What should I do?" And my coach would tell me, "Hey, what you need to do is you need to eat, some chicken breast and some asparagus before you go out. This way, you're not going to be too tempted because you're not going to be starving. And then when you do get to the restaurant, you're going to order this off the menu." That's the benefit of having guidance on demand. You get a custom piece of advice that is specifically tailored to you. All right. So let's see. Next, I want to talk a little bit about, I want to talk to you guys about, let's see. Uh, No, I don't want to talk about that actually. All right, so let's run this back. Basically, for everybody that missed it, I just gave a full plan on how to lose 30 pounds over the next 3 months. And there are three main things that you need to do. There's a diet that you need to stick to, there's the cardio you need to do, and there's the fact that you need to be lifting weights. When you stick to the diet and you do the cardio, that is going to be responsible for you losing body fat super fast. When you stick to the weightlifting, that is going to be responsible for you building muscle or keeping your muscle as you lose the weight. This way, you don't look skinny fat. You look good when you have your clothes on because you have some shape to you. Ladies, you're going to keep your curves if you are lifting weights while you are sticking to the diet and doing the cardio. So that is what today's lesson was about. I want to know, are there any questions that we have on how we can better stick to this plan? Are there any questions on what we need to do on how we can better stick to this plan? So I'm going to open up the floor for Q&A in a moment. I'm going to open up the floor for Q&A in a moment. Now I'm going to take a little break. There are two things that I want to let you guys know about that will help you. Number one, I have a fitness app that has a meal plan, workout plan. It's $10 a year. You do not need it. You can literally just do everything that I just laid out for you. But if you do want more help, etc., it's, let's say you want more knowledge and more examples, the name of the app is Better You, Better Society on the App Store. I also offer coaching. Now, you don't have to work with me as your coach. You can work with somebody else, but everybody needs to have a coach. I work with a coach myself. Now, if you do want coaching, you can comment the word coach in the comment section. Like I said, if you want coaching, you can comment the word coach in the comment section. Now, like I said, I don't care if you work with me or if you work with somebody else, but work with somebody. Now, with me, what I have on my resume is I have plenty of clients who on average lose 30 pounds in 3 months. I just had a few clients that lost 50 pounds over the last 5 to 6 months. So that's what I do as a coach. My coaching style is very simple. I tell you, eat this, do this cardio and work out. And a lot of my coaching revolves around making sure that you're actually able to stick to the plan. One of the other things that we are really good at is communication. So if you need help, if you need something to be broken down to you in a simple way, that's what I do. That's one of the things that I'm really good at, breaking complex things down in a simple way so that you don't feel overwhelmed. So last time I'm going to say this in this live is I'll probably say it again a little later, but if you do want coaching with me, comment the word coach in the comment section. All right. Now, I don't work with everybody. I only work with people who I actually think that I can help. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the floor for some Q&A. So if you have any questions, ask your questions right here. And I'm going to be taking some questions for the next few minutes, and then I'll take some callers. Let's get to it. What's holding me back is the laziness of doing cardio. Somebody just asked me, how much are your meal plans? I post plenty of meal plans online for free. You can just watch one of those videos and pick one of those. I have meal plans that are pre-made on my app. They're not custom or anything, but they're basically what I say in my videos, just written out on my app. The app is $10 a year. If you want a custom meal plan, then that's coaching. I don't do just custom meal plans. I'm on a 1 meal a day diet. How do I get in 1,200 calories in one meal? If you know how to count your calories, then that's step number one. You need to know how to count your calories. You can add peanut butter to your food to make sure that you boost the calorie content up. You can add avocado. You can add nuts to it. So if you are eating a meal where you have your protein, your vegetables, and you just need more calories, you can just add like a fat source, because fat is an easy way to get your calories in. I felt constipated when I started eating healthy. Got to ask questions. I'm 6 feet tall, 350 pounds. How many calories should I eat? If you eat 2,000 calories a day, which is what I recommend you do, you'll be losing weight. What can I eat with just eating twice a day and a snack? What can I eat if I eat just twice a day and a snack? So for your 2 meals a day, you can eat chicken breast and vegetables. And as a snack, you can snack on fruit. Tosh, if your goal is to lose body fat, if you eat like that, you will be losing like 3-4 pounds a week. You will lose body fat so quickly if you eat like that. Just don't snack on anything else, and don't put anything else in your mouth other than what I just said, and you'll see crazy fast results. So one meal plan as long as you reach your protein. So one meal as long as you reach your protein. That's fine. That's fine. For your female clients, do you take into consideration hormones? Okay, really good question. For my female clients, do I take into consideration their hormones? So I will say this. About 60% of my clients are female, and all of them have lost body fat and build muscle. All of them. I've never had a client who has not seen any never. So I've never thought, okay, I got to give you a different meal plan because of your hormone. I've never thought like that. Now, every individual person will get a meal plan customized to them. So let me give you an example. If you're somebody who's like, hey, I am like ravenously hungry, or I'm feeling super tired, then I'll tweak the meal plan to help out with that. Meaning, we might give you some extra fat in your diet, have you eating some more salmon, some more walnuts, maybe cook with a little bit of olive oil. Or let's say if you're really tired for your workouts, we might give you some carbs. We might say, okay, we're going to do a little bit of quinoa or some sweet potatoes, etc. If I get the cookbook, will I become a legend like you? You don't need to get the app to become to get in shape. I'm not going to call myself a legend because that's kind of weird. But you don't need to get my meal plan. You don't need to get an app to get in shape. You can literally just follow the advice that I give in my videos. You can literally just do what I'm saying to do in this whole live. I'm telling you, man, if you follow what I just said, it will change your life. I lost 100 pounds in 6 months. I didn't have to follow anything super complicated. I just ate egg whites and chicken breasts and vegetables for breakfast. I ate chicken breasts and veggies for lunch, chicken breasts, egg whites, and veggies for my dinner. And as a snack, I would snack on some fruit. That was it. And I did 2 hours of cardio a day, which is a lot, but I was also lifting weights like 5 days a week. If you just put in the work, you will transform like crazy. You don't need anything complicated. Okay, what's the best time to stop eating? There is no best time to stop eating. It doesn't matter. I'm 30. All right, let's see. I'm about to go on a break. Should I eat eggs and chicken? Yes, eating eggs and chicken is fine. Can we do steak instead of chicken when tired of chicken? 100%. 100%. When you're sick and tired of chicken, you can eat steak. The best type of steak, write this down, is top sirloin steak. You should eat top sirloin steak if you're going to be eating steak, or you can do top round steak. The reason why is because those cuts of steak have less calories and less fat and higher amounts of protein than the other cuts of steak. So those are the two you should pick: top sirloin steak and top round steak. What do you think about water fasting? Sorry, I lost your question. No, I see it again. What do you think about water fasting for 3 days? I don't think you need to do it. You'll lose a lot of weight. So my opinion on that is mixed. You can do it or not do it. It doesn't really matter. Lori says, how much do you charge for coaching? For coaching, bare minimum is going to be between 500 and 1,000. If I get 10K to 15K steps at work, is doing 30 minutes of cardio in the gym on top of that overkill? Garrett, I can't say that it's overkill. If you're doing between 10,000 and 15,000 steps at work, doing 30 minutes on top of that is just going to help you burn more calories. So, Garrett, I would definitely do that. All right. If you can do it, I would do it. I'm 4'11" and 232 pounds, trying to lose weight. I'm a female. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. Okay. So let me kind of, there's so many different ways I could answer this question. You're 4'11", 230 pounds, and you want to lose like 50 pounds. All right. What you need to do to lose weight and keep your muscle is 3 things. You need to stick to a diet where you're eating a protein source in vegetables for your meals. That can be chicken breast and vegetables for your, the second thing is you need to be doing cardio. So I recommend you do 60 minutes of cardio a day, or try to get in at least 10,000 steps a day. And number 3, you need to lift weights at least 3 days a week. 2 days can be your lower body. 1 day can be your upper body. If you can do those 3 things, you will lose weight. The problem is, how can you do those 3 things on a consistent basis? That's going to be the issue. So you just have to work on consistency. So number 1, get a plan. And number 2, follow that plan as consistently. Just be consistent and you will lose weight. If you can be 90% consistent, you will lose weight. Just make sure that the 10% that you are not being consistent, make sure you're not overdoing it so that you undo all the progress. Just try to be as consistent as possible. Consistency kills 99% of diets, 100%. To lose weight, is sour cream and shredded cheese from Chipotle bad as long as I hit my calorie goal? As long as you hit your calorie goal, you can eat whatever you want. If you hit your calorie goal and your protein goal, your diet could be straight up Twizzlers and M&Ms. I eat protein shake and bar and nuts and lost 25 pounds in 2 months. That's good for you. How do I lose belly fat? So, okay, this is how you lose belly fat. Number one, you don't lose belly fat by doing sit-ups and ab exercises. That will build the muscle underneath your belly fat. So to actually lose belly fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Okay. Now, what do you need to do specifically and simply put to be in a calorie deficit? You need to follow a meal plan that's low in calories, high in protein. This way, you will be able to lose body fat while building muscle. And you need to do cardio. That's going to help you lose body fat or belly fat faster. So, what's an example plan? For your breakfast, you can do some egg whites. You can do 1.5 cups of egg whites, side of spinach. For your lunch and dinner, you can eat chicken breast and vegetables. As a snack, just snack on fruit. You will be a little hungry, but you will be losing belly fat fast. Number 2, with the cardio, I recommend you do 60 minutes of cardio a day. Try to wake up early and get it done in the morning. You do those 2 things, you will lose belly fat quickly. All right. Is walking on the treadmill considered cardio? Yes, it is. How to lose love handles, stomach is flat. How to lose love handles, stomach is flat. I don't understand that question. Are you saving this? I missed a lot. Yes, it's going to be saved. It's going to be on YouTube. You'll be able to, go back, rewind it, and pick it up. All right. So how to combat hunger during a calorie deficit? That's a good question. That's a really good question. How do you combat hunger during a calorie deficit? So there's a few things you can do. One thing is you can keep yourself as busy as possible. The more active you can be, the more busy you are, the less hungry you're going to be because you're just going to forget that you're hungry. You're busy. Number 2, caffeine in the morning. I drink a coffee in the morning and this curbs my appetite for hours. I haven't eaten yet. It's 12 o'clock and I'm still not hungry. Next, you can snack on or drink things, or you can drink things that are 0 calories. You can drink a lot of water. You can drink a lot of diet soda. You can get electrolytes and drink that because it's also very low in the calories. And number 4, you can eat things that are high volume and low calorie. So if I'm hungry, I will snack on chicken breast. I will go to my fridge and snack on some cold chicken breast and some steak. And that will be a good snack and I won't be hungry anymore. You can snack on blueberries. You can snack on watermelon. You can snack on things like that. So that's how you combat hunger while you're in a calorie deficit. How to lose love handles. So how to lose love handles. Losing love handles is the same exact answer as how to lose belly fat, which is the same exact answer as how to lose body fat. So this is how you do it. I'm just going to tell you exactly what to start doing right now to lose love handles. Number 1, make sure you do 60 minutes of cardio today. At what time you do it does not matter. Number 2, eat this. Drink a protein shake for your breakfast. Eat chicken breast and vegetables for your lunch. Eat chicken breast and vegetables for your dinner. And as a snack, you can do a protein shake or you can have some fruit and lift weights 3 days a week. If you do that, you will lose love handles. How to lose upper body fat, arms, and breasts. Literally, Jason, exactly what I just said. You do exactly what I just said. You'll get that done. Does age and hormones play a factor in weight loss? The simple answer, and be patient, guys. The simple answer, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. The simple answer is no. Age and hormones do not play a factor in weight loss, meaning that if you are in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. Now, the way that it does play a factor is if the older you are and the more out of whack your hormones are, the harder it's going to be for you to be in a calorie deficit. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are doing everything perfect, where you are following my diet, where you're eating some egg whites and spinach for breakfast. You're doing chicken breast and vegetables for lunch and dinner. You're doing 60 minutes of cardio a day, and you're lifting weights 3 days a week. If you're somebody who's older and your hormones are out of whack versus somebody who is younger and just completely healthy, the person who's younger and healthy, let's say they lose 3 pounds a week. You might lose 2 pounds a week, which is not terrible. You just lost weight a little bit slower than the other person, but you will still lose weight. It might not be as fast as the person who's younger, who can move more, whose body is just, healthier hormonally, but you will still lose weight if you do everything perfect. And here's the thing. If you have PCOS, if you have hormonal issues, if you have any type of metabolic issues, your number one priority should be, I am going to follow a plan with 100%, adherence. I'm going to be even more strict. I'm going to be even more perfect than the person who is healthy, because the person who is healthy don't got to work as hard as me. Because you're not that healthy, or you're a little bit older, you need to make sure that you're doing what they're doing plus a little bit more. And if you have that mindset, nothing will stand in your way. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of people that want to come up, ask questions. People are trying to call in. We're going to do it like this. I want you to put in the comment section your age, your height, your weight, and what your goal is. Only one message, and then I'll bring some people up. Which cut of steak is good for a calorie deficit? You have top sirloin steak and you have top round steak. Should we intermittent fast? I think before you ask about that, you just need to follow a meal plan. Courtney, if you follow a meal plan, you don't need to do intermittent fasting. And Courtney, are you the one that just booked a call with me? Courtney, are you the one that just booked a call? Does this also increase metabolism? That's the next question. Okay. So if you are eating a high protein diet and you are lifting weights to build muscle in a way that does increase your metabolism, let me explain why. When you eat a lot of protein, you know how your body has to work to digest the food that you eat? When you eat a lot of protein like chicken and steak, your body has to work very hard in order to break that down. And the harder your body is working, that means your body is burning more calories just to digest the food, meaning the protein that you just ate. So in a way, that speeds up your metabolism because your body is working harder and faster just to break down that protein. And the more muscle you build, that also speeds up your metabolism, because the more muscle your body has, the more calories those muscles need in order to survive. So building muscle and eating a high protein diet, that does increase your metabolism. Now, it's not a magic pill. You won't even see the effects of it, but it will slightly boost your metabolism. Like I said, it's not magic. All right, let's see. All right, no, that wasn't me. Okay, Courtney. All right, we have Desiree. Let's bring you up. I'm trying to bring you up. How do I do this? All right. Or Desire or Desiree. I just tried to bring you up. So whenever you're ready, just accept it. What is your opinion about protein shakes compared to eating cooked protein? They're both fine. They're both fine. In an ideal world, I would rather eat the cooked protein because it's going to be more filling. Manuel said, Brody, I just stumbled over your channel today, and I must say I'm impressed. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's really good. That's really good for me to hear. I'm happy that it's helping you. Hello. How do I say your name? Is it Desiree?
Yes, Desiree.
How you doing, Desiree?
Good.
All right. So what's going on?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. So I see here 5'9", 330, 42. The goal is 180. So we want to lose about 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you currently doing?
Well, I walk about 2 miles a day it's probably been about a month now. Prior to that, I was working out about 30 minutes every day. But I don't do that anymore. I do 2 miles a day. And I'm trying to watch what I eat, so stay in a calorie deficit. But a little frustrating because I feel like now that I've increased like walking, getting over 10,000 steps, and I feel like I'm staying in a calorie deficit, but I don't see the weight dropping.
Okay. I know that can be frustrating. This is why what I like to do is just write out a strict meal plan for myself and just stick to that day in, day out. And it's a little boring, but it's like a guaranteed thing to work.
Yeah.
So you've heard, you know what I'm going to tell you, right? You know my meal plan. Just, let's say egg whites and spinach for breakfast, chicken breast and veggies for lunch and dinner. I say that 1,000,001 times because Desiree, if you start eating that right now, like this time next month, you'll be 15 pounds lighter.
Yeah. Okay.
So step one is going to the kitchen. Everything that ain't chicken breast and veggies and egg whites, we got to get rid of it. Unless it's the kids' food, But anything that we like to snack on that's ours, we got to get rid of it and meal prep. This way, whenever it's time to eat, we have healthy options there. Buy a bunch of blueberries and strawberries. So if you need a snack, you can snack on that. Buy a bunch of diet soda. So if you want something sweet to drink, you can drink that. And just every day is day one. Every day you can stick to that diet, you will lose weight.
Sorry, it's my nephew.
No, it's all good. Yeah. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Now, so that's the answer. Even if you have a day where it's like one meal, even if it's like one meal on the weekend where like you mess up a little bit, as long as you don't let that completely take you off course and it's just a little mess up, you will be fine. But weigh yourself every day and stick to that meal plan. You keep walking the 2 miles a day. You just make that one change. Oh my goodness. You'll love the result.
Okay. So you don't think that there's nothing that would prohibit you from losing weight if you're staying in a calorie deficit and you're getting more more exercise in a sense, but you're staying the same? Is there a reason for that?
You're only walking 2 miles a day. That's not that active.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so
compared to doing nothing,
it's great.
Increase.
Yeah, it is great. But I'm just saying, it everything you're saying to me, it sounds normal because you're only walking 2 miles a day. Okay, that's good. That's healthy. That's movement. And when you said you're trying to stay in a calorie deficit, that told me everything I needed to know. Because I do this, and for me, if I tell my coach I'm trying to be in a calorie deficit and I'm not losing weight, that means I'm not in a calorie deficit. I'm making healthy choices 70% of the time, but I'm not in a calorie deficit. So
having too many ups and downs.
Exactly.
Instead of
So what you're doing now might be good when you're just trying to maintain your weight, but for you to transform, and like I said, you'll drop weight very quickly because of where you're starting from. So stick to that strict plan that I told you, and you'll love it because you'll see how fast you're dropping.
Okay, so I just need to buckle down.
Yeah, that's 100% all it is. Look, let me tell you this, right? So I have a coach myself, and over the last 2 weeks, my weight was staying the same. I wasn't really losing weight. And what did I tell him? I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit. I'm doing an hour of cardio. He looked at my steps. He was like, but you only getting in 3,000 steps a day. So what did we do? We ramped up my steps. Now I'm doing 12 to 13,000 steps a day. And now, I am not trying to be in a calorie deficit. I'm following a strict meal plan with 100% accuracy. And I dropped 4 pounds over this last 4 days. So that's what I got for you. All right, Desiree?
All right, thank you.
I wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, so we have Manuel who said, I'm restarting my weight loss journey. It took me 1 year to lose 70 pounds and 5 to 6 months to gain it all back. Calorie deficit works, but at the beginning, it would fluctuate. Just don't get discouraged. Keep going, lady. 100%. I love that. Now, Manuel, for you, when it comes to losing weight, okay, you lost 70 pounds in a year, but then you gained it back. I have one piece of advice for you. After you lose weight, and this goes out to everybody, after you lose weight, if there's one thing that I could tell my younger self, it is after you lose weight, you work with a coach. You work with a coach. Some of the benefits of working with a coach after you lose the weight is because they're going to be monitoring you to make sure you don't gain the weight back. For a lot of people, it is easier to lose weight quick, right, than it is to maintain weight loss because we're not trained on moderation. A lot of us can be extreme. It's either all bad or all super strict. So working with somebody will teach you and train you how to be at moderation, which is a very hard thing for a lot of people to learn. Lori Rhonda says, I am 5'3", 200 pounds. I want to come up. All right, Lori. So I'm going to drop the link in YouTube for you right now. All you have to do is click this link. Check the comment section right now, Lori. You'll see it. Click this link, and then you just follow the instructions, and then you'll be able to come up. Okay. When you come up, 5'3", 200 pounds, just turn on your camera. Make sure your mic is on so I can hear you. All right, we have K. Okay, I can't bring you up for some reason. User 493, 44-year-old female. I can't bring you up either. All right, Gabriel, I can bring you up. Lori, I see you. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. Okay. Lori, you're up now.
Hi.
Hello.
So, hi. My question is, can you hear me? Oh, so my food, every time I had a meal prep, my food is so nasty when I'm not able to use butter and seasoning and stuff like that. Echo.
I'm sorry. Like you kind of going in and out. Say it one more time.
Yeah, I'm echoing. For some reason.
I just muted myself.
Okay. So I was wondering what to do as far as making my food taste good because I've been trying to meal prep. I'm used to using olive oil, butter, and things like that on my vegetables and on my protein. So what to do because I'm not gonna stick with it.
Okay. So seasoning, but to replace the butter and the olive oil, you can use olive oil cooking spray. And something that me and my wife like to do is like we'll spray the vegetables with the olive oil cooking spray, just little spritz, and we'll season it good. So that right there, it's very low calories compared to butter and olive oil, just like pouring it on, and it will still kind of give you somewhat of that taste. Now, the other answer is this. If you're going to be using butter, let's say you normally use a tablespoon of butter. If you could use a quarter of a tablespoon of butter, that's fine. Or if you use half of a tablespoon of olive oil to cook your food, like that's fine as well too. So when we're using like the fats, like the oils and the butters, we just want to use portion control like very diligently.
Mm. What about ghee?
Say it again.
Verified butter?
Say it one more time.
Ghee? Ghee?
Okay, yeah, even that. It's high in, it's healthy, but we got to use portion control. So there's some people who cook their food and they just use a very liberal amount of butter and oil. That's one of the worst things to do. So just measure it out, make sure it's one serving or even half a serving, then you're good to go.
Okay. When I did research for like an anti-inflammatory diet, they recommended salmon. Salmon. So I was wondering, is that okay for me to do for like lunch and dinner to have salmon for my protein source?
Salmon is good, but I would try to keep it at one meal. Hold on, let me check out what your goal was again. Let's see. We want to. So what's the goal? What's the goal weight?
So the goal is about to be at 140, 130 actually. I
Okay.
130.
So drop about 60. Do you want to get this done like sooner rather than later?
Mm-hmm.
So I would do salmon maybe once a day with dinner. And then for my lunch, I would do chicken breast because it's leaner. It's drier. That's probably why you like the salmon better. I do too. Like, but I would do chicken breast for the lunch with vegetables. And then for my dinner, it would be salmon or maybe some ground beef, etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, Lori.
It's echoing so bad. So
I know.
thank you
You're
so
good.
much.
You're good. All
I
right.
heard you though. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So who else wants to come up? Do you have a specific meal plan for diabetics? No, I don't have a specific meal plan for diabetics. It would be the same meal plan that I would give to anybody. But let me read off an example of a good meal plan for people that are diabetic. All right, so I'm gonna give these serving sizes for you. This is a good example meal plan. All right, so for breakfast, meal number 1, do 2 cups of egg whites with a side of spinach or some mixed vegetables. Meal number 2 is 8 ounces of chicken breast and a side of mixed vegetables. Meal number 3 is 8 ounces of chicken breast or 93% lean ground beef or salmon with a side of mixed vegetables and half a cup of cooked rice. And as a snack, you can do a Quest protein bar. Now, why is a meal plan like this good for people that are diabetic? Because number 1, every time we are eating a starchy carb, it is being paired up with protein and fiber and maybe a little bit of fat. That is why. Every time we are having some starchy carbs or some sugar, it is paired up with a protein and a fiber, and that's going to stop the sugar from spiking your blood sugar. Right now, I'm eating oatmeal and a protein bar. Not bad. Yes. Is sea salt good for seasoned vegetables and meat? Yes, that is fine. That's when you burn more calories than you take. Basically, you eat less food while doing more. Yes, 100%. Is swimming 1,000 meters a day okay for cardio? I'm working my way up to a mile. That's amazing. That's amazing. I would still just try to be as active as possible. You want to think, I need to start adopting the most active lifestyle that I can. Is black coffee good for weight loss? Yes, it is. Why is black coffee good for weight loss? A few reasons. Number 1, if it's black coffee, that means you didn't add any cream or sugar. The calories are very low, which is great. Number 2, coffee, the caffeine in it is a good stimulant. So it will curb your appetite. I drank my coffee this morning and I still haven't eaten. Again, I'm fine. Bro, congrats on what you're doing for the community. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate that. Please recommend the best 3 or 4 exercises to lose weight. There are no 3 or 4 best exercises to lose weight, but let me try to give you. So, how do I want to say this? Gene, for you to lose weight, there are only 2 things you need to do. These are the instructions for you if you want to lose weight. Number 1, follow this meal plan. Do a protein shake for your breakfast. Eat 8 ounces of chicken breast and vegetables for your lunch. And for your dinner, eat 8 ounces of chicken breast with vegetables and 4 ounces of potatoes. And as a snack, you can do a pre-made protein shake. Number 2, do 60 minutes of cardio every day. If you do those 2 things, you will lose weight. That's all you have to do to lose weight. That's it. The mic has been dropped. Like, that's all you have to do. Can you add PB2 into your protein shake? 100%. 100%. My computer just ran out of space. My computer just ran out of space. That is a good problem to have. Give me 1 second. I just got to delete a few things. All right, delete. All right, give me 1 second. We've been doing so much good work. All right, we're back. Compete, bro. Somebody said compete. What do you mean, like in bodybuilding? I've done that already. I might actually compete, though. I might compete. So I'm going to stay locked in with my coach. I'm going to see how I'm looking about 8 weeks from now, and I might get on stage. I might do it. Yeah, all right, Will. I might do it. I'm going to see how I'm looking, and, you might see me on stage. The last time I competed, I came in third, and I should have won. The reason why I didn't win is because I was not completely locked in on my diet. So I wasn't as lean as I needed to be. I DM'd you on TikTok for our last conversation, brother. I don't even remember what we spoke about. Message me right now, and then I'll see it. Bro, you're supposed to keep going. Come on, bro. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Eating in a calorie deficit. I'm walking 10K steps and still not losing weight. If you're not losing weight, that means you're not in a calorie deficit. So you have to get stricter with the way that you're eating. All right, everybody. So let's get into a quick little rapid fire Q&A segment right now. Drop your questions, and I will give you very quick, direct answers and simple answers to your questions. Let's run this for about the next 3 minutes, and then we will get into another segment. My brother, keep up the good work. Your videos are helping me tremendously. I went from 225 down to 175, and I'm keeping muscle. Thank you. Oh, Kevin, I love that. That's amazing. That is amazing. What can I have before strength training? You can have a protein shake and a banana. So you want to have a little bit of carbs and some protein, or you can just have some protein. How can I get rid of belly fat? How can I get rid of belly fat? How can I get rid of belly fat? So there are 3 things to do if you want to get rid of belly fat. Number 1, you want to follow a meal plan like this, where you're doing a protein shake for your breakfast. You're eating chicken breast and vegetables for lunch, chicken breast and vegetables for your dinner. Optionally, you can have some fruit as a snack. Next, do an hour of cardio every day. And then finally, lift weights 3 days a week. You do that, you will be losing belly fat very quickly. In 3 months, you'll probably have a 6-pack, maybe 6 if you have a lot of belly fat to lose. How can I lose 10 pounds only? If you want to lose 10 pounds only, you can have 2 cups of egg whites and spinach for your breakfast, chicken breast and vegetables for your lunch and dinner. Only snack on fruit. Do an hour of cardio every day. Stay consistent with that for a month, and you should lose 10 pounds within that month. Is there a time limit? Is there a time limit to eat within 8 hours? No, there is no time limit. If you are following a meal plan, you're going to lose weight regardless of what time you eat. You can eat your meals at 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, at any time you want. What if you're pescatarian? Then eat tilapia, salmon, cod, or flounder, or shrimp. What can I do to prevent laziness just when it's time to work out or cardio? To prevent laziness, just get up and go to the gym. Tell yourself, I don't have to go do a hard workout or a long workout, but I just got to go there and do something. You can go to the gym for 15 minutes and come home, but at least you're going to be consistent. How to lose belly fat, but I like Modelo. Try to drink Modelo and use as much moderation as you can. Do your cardio every day for at least 60 minutes. Eat a lot of meat and vegetables and only eat fruit and lift weights 3 days a week. You will lose belly fat. Try to have like 1 beer a week. 300 pounds, 40 years old, 5'5" female. How much can I lose by Christmas? Okay, so by Christmas, that's about 2 months away. At 300 pounds, if you are serious, you could lose 40 pounds by Christmas. That'd be about 20 pounds a month. That'd be about 5 pounds a week, which is possible because we're starting at 300 pounds. What should we do to lose weight this fast? 1, I'd try to do 2 hours of cardio every day. Walk for at least 2 hours. Do an hour in the morning, hour at night, however you want to split it up. What to eat? You can eat egg whites and chicken breast and vegetables for breakfast. You can do chicken breast and vegetables for lunch and dinner, and lift weights at least 2 to 3 days a week, and you should be able to lose weight tremendously fast. If it slows down, just try to increase your step count as well too. What about carbs during fat loss? Just do carbs in moderation. So I like to do like half a cup of cooked rice with a meal, or I'll do like some potatoes with a meal. Potatoes is actually the best carb to eat when you're trying to lose body fat because it's very filling and the calories are low. Do you have a book? I have a fitness app. The name of the app is Better You, Better Society. I got a reply that I can only send 1 message until user accepts that message request. Okay, I got you. Yeah. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Can I add Canadian bacon with your egg whites and spinach? Yes, you can. You can add 2 strips of bacon to the egg whites and spinach, and you'll be fine. I will certainly give this a go, and we'll come back with feedback. Thank you for sharing this for free. You're very welcome, Gene. Hey, I'm in a wheelchair. What's the best workout for me? I can get on the floor to work out. Okay, you're in a wheelchair. So obviously you can't do anything that's going to involve like like your legs, like squats and lunges. We can't do that. Maybe not even core stuff, but anything that involves your arms, you can do. So you can do some push-ups. It's not going to be pretty, but you can do push-ups. You can do bicep curls. You can do overhead tricep extensions with a dumbbell. You can do like floor presses. So get some dumbbells, get on the ground and do some floor presses. Okay. Those are a few examples of things you can do, Andrea. I would like to see like what condition you're in, because if you're really fit, you would be able to do a whole lot more. If you're not that fit, then you just got to modify things a little bit more. Okay. Should I eat only a scoop of cooked rice or half a cup for dinner? You can do half a cup of cooked rice, but I'm really big on eating like potatoes. You can eat 5 ounces of potatoes, be full, and still be in a calorie deficit. All right, that is the end of that rapid fire Q&A segment. Now I'm going to start bringing up another caller. Okay. Hello, hello. How you doing? It's too loud. Sorry about that, but your background's too loud. I wouldn't be able to hear you. Sweet potatoes is fine. Yeah, sweet potatoes are good. I love sweet potatoes. Yeah, sweet potatoes are great. Potatoes and sweet potatoes are very similar. I like potatoes a little bit better because they are, how do I say this? For 100 grams, let's say you compare 100 grams of sweet potato versus 100 grams of regular potatoes, the regular potatoes will have less calories. So you can eat more of the food, right, and have less calories in. But sweet potatoes are almost just as good. So both of them are fine, honestly. I'm a female, 210 pounds. I'm 5'6". My goal weight is 150. So we want to lose 60 pounds. Should I do a body cleanse first and then introduce a new diet? No, that'd be a waste of time. You don't even have to do that. All right. You don't got to do a body cleanse first. Just start making changes to your diet right now and you'll start losing weight. Do you recommend any supplements for weight loss? You don't need any supplements at all. You don't need no supplements. As long as you do the plan, you follow the diet, do the cardio, do the workouts, you'll lose weight. Hi there. I'm at my heaviest, around 300 pounds. Where do I start? Okay. Where do you start? You're at your heaviest weight right now. Where do you start? You're at your heaviest weight right now. So this is where you start. You literally start with this meal plan right here. You start having some egg whites. So 2 cups of liquid egg whites and some spinach. And you can add in 1 or 2 eggs with that for your breakfast. For your lunch today, you should eat 8 ounces of chicken breast with a side of vegetables for your lunch. For your dinner today, you should eat 8 ounces of chicken breast, some vegetables, and half a sweet potato today. And then after that, just go to bed. If you need to drink something at all because you're getting hungry, you can drink a bunch of water and you can drink a little bit of diet soda. Next, you should start walking. Make sure you're walking at least 30 minutes a day. If you can start with those 2 things, you will start losing weight. And the final thing is weigh yourself every day just so you can be motivated by how quickly you're making progress. It's a really good sign if you are going to bed hungry, because that means we're waking up and you'll be waking up lighter on a daily basis. That's where you start, okay? What do you put on your potatoes? You can season it. Don't add any olive oil. Don't add any butter. Hi, your opinion on intermittent fasting? You don't have to do intermittent fasting. What about chicken thighs? Chicken thighs is okay. It's not as good as chicken breast. Chicken breast is leaner. Chicken thighs is okay. You can do that occasionally if you're getting bored of the chicken breast. All right, everybody. I'm going to have to log off soon. We've been on here for about an hour. If you guys have enjoyed today, let me know in the comment section. If you guys have enjoyed today. Tasia, how you doing? How you doing? Let me bring you up. I don't think I've spoken to you yet. Or maybe I have. But I recognize the name. If I'm at 153, 13 pounds. Okay, if I'm at 153 and I want to lose 13 pounds, do you recommend Ozempic or Mounjaro to get started? No, I don't. Not at all. You only have 13 pounds to lose. You can get that done this month. Hey, how you doing, Tasia?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Have we ever spoken before? I remember seeing your name.
I'm just always on the line.
Okay, yeah, I know. I recognize the name. So how are you going with your progress?
I'm
I'm trying. I go downstairs in my basement. I try to do an hour in the morning on my treadmill. In the evening, I do another hour. I'm just now getting started with this calorie deficit meals.
But you've been doing the cardio.
Huh?
But you've been doing the cardio.
Yes, I've been doing the cardio.
That's amazing.
I've been doing the cardio.
That's amazing. So
yeah, I went and bought me. So I go outside. I strength train. I put my little strength band on my pergola. Do some little arm strength bands. It's just I'm trying to get into this calorie deficit diet.
Yeah. What's your goal?
My goal, I'm trying to lose about 40 pounds.
Okay. So you've been in here for a while, right? What is one thing with the diet that you've actually like heard me say that you started doing?
Chicken and vegetables.
You're doing that now? Like you've been having that for your okay, so when do you do it? Like what meal? For what meal do you eat that?
So I put me some chicken. I grilled it for a little bit on the top and then put some in it, put it in the oven and do some vegetables. It's just the morning breakfast because I do eat in the morning. I do eat oatmeal. Sometimes I do the oatmeal by itself, or I'm starting to do oatmeal with 2 pieces of bacon.
Okay.
So is that good or no?
Okay, hold on. Let's back real quick. I heard everything you said, but I just want to make sure. So for your lunch and dinner, you've been eating chicken breast and vegetables for lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, sometimes I skip lunch.
But okay.
Sometimes I do breakfast, lunch and dinner, but sometimes I would do breakfast and dinner. Like for lunch, I might have like a yogurt with some granola and some berries on it. Okay. And maybe with the fruit grapes.
Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. The chicken breast and vegetables would be better, but that's not terrible. So let's circle it back to the breakfast. For your breakfast, you're doing the oatmeal, and you said you're doing 2 strips of bacon. Yeah. How about you add in a scoop of protein powder to that oatmeal? Okay. And the bacon is fine. So 2 strips of bacon, scoop of protein powder in your oatmeal. You eat it like that. That's fine.
So put the protein powder inside the oatmeal?
Yeah, or you can have a shake on the side. Either one.
Okay.
Now, the next thing. What about the snacking?
Snacking? No, I'm not snacking. When I do have a snack, I'm really only doing the yogurt.
Okay.
And then I forgot the name of the chips. They were
Quest.
Protein.
Is it Quest?
I do like if I do chips, I know they're like they're not Quest. Oh, what was the name? Because I threw the bag in the garbage. But I'm eating only 7 chips out the bag.
Okay. So all in all, everything you're doing sounds great. Are you weighing yourself on a daily basis?
No.
I think you should, because 1, it'll hold you accountable, and 2, if you see that you're losing weight on a weekly basis, that it will motivate you.
Yeah, because I've been doing working out. I go on my treadmill. I just want to be because one thing about me, I would do so good, and then I would get to the point where I lack a little bit. So, but lately I've been motivating myself. I get up early in the morning, start my little workout because I do want to get in the gym. But I want to have the motivation here at home first before I even try to go get a gym membership.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, just try to be as consistent as you can. Is it the cardio that you'll feel like, let me slack on that a little bit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So if you have in your mind that the goal is to do an hour every morning and an hour every evening, you can try to do that every day. But if you get tired, you can just tone down the speed a little bit. Or if it's a day where you're like, okay, I'm exhausted, say, all right, I'm going to do 40 minutes in the morning and 40 minutes in the evening. And I might do that for a day or 2, rest. And then the next day, you just get right back to the plan. Okay. All right. But you don't want to get burnt out. So you want to find a speed that you can, when I use the treadmill, there are days I don't even use the incline because I'm tired that day. So now it's just about me getting my steps in. I'll talk on the phone. You want to make this process something that is sustainable, where some days you can go very hard and some days you got to tone it down a little bit. But what matters is you can do this for the next few years or for the rest of your life, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're like 3-4 months away from being at your goal weight.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem, Tasia.
Appreciate everything you do.
I,
Really appreciate it.
I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you make mashed potatoes or baked potatoes? I make them baked. What do you think about the carnivore diet? It could work. It could work. Could the luteal phase be why you lose more? Could it be the luteal phase why you lose motivation sometimes? I probably said that word wrong. Yeah, I mean, that could be the reason why. That's excellent, realistic advice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Proverbs and Prada. Oh, I like that. I like that name. Hello, Proverbs and Prada. How you doing?
I'm fine. I wanted to ask you something because I have been following the plan for like this month, but I've only lost like 10 pounds. The goal was 20 pounds. But the thing is,
Wait. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure. You said,
The goal was for me to lose 20 pounds, and I only lost 10.
oh, wow, that's terrible. You only lost 10 pounds in a month. That is the worst thing in the world. Congratulations. That's not bad. Okay. Congratulations. So talk to me.
I've been slacking with cardio because I don't want to go to the gym unless I'm able to be sustainable with like working out.
Say it one more time.
I don't want to go to the gym unless I can sustain working out like at home.
You don't want to go to the gym unless you can work out consistently at home?
Yes.
No. Don't overthink it like that. Okay. So no, first off, your progress is amazing. Like your progress is amazing. Like that's really good. So don't if you just keep doing what you're doing, like in 5 months, you'll be down 50 pounds. I don't know what your goal is, but like you are doing amazing. So don't quit because you're progressing great. Now, you can still go to the gym. Just do the best that you can. Just try and just try to stay consistent with it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that helps. But like just
Yes.
don't overthink it. Just go to the gym and have fun and just do the best that you can. Because it takes a while to understand and to, get everything right when it comes to fat loss. It takes a while. So don't overthink it. Just show up every day and just do your best.
Thank you.
No problem. But good job on your goal. I love that. That's so funny. I've been following the plan. I only lost 10 pounds in a month. That is amazing. You keep that up. You're months away from a massive transformation. I love that. Let's see. So about an hour and 8 minutes in, it is time for me to go. So for everybody here that wants to work with me one-on-one, you want to work with a fitness coach and you're somebody who's serious and you're like, I will do whatever it takes. I want to lose this weight. I want to build some muscle. I really want to have a massive transformation. Comment the word coach in this comment section. If you cannot comment the word coach in this comment section, then find a way to message me privately with the word coach, and I will go over the details and what coaching will look like for you. It's my goal to help as many people as possible have a massive transformation. Whether it's not you want to lose 100 pounds or more, or if you want to lose 50 pounds or 20 pounds, I don't care what the goal is. I only care that I help you achieve that goal. All right. And that's it. Goodbye. And Mr. Fit for All Sports, I'm going to reach out to you.